you can't do when you have scissors for hands. You can't scratch your eye. You can't give people hugs. You can't run your fingers through people's hair. It's hard to go to the bathroom, wiping and all. Here is Kandee Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands makeup. Actually, when I was in beauty school, it was funny because when I used to do the scissor over comb hair cutting, I would end up cutting my fingers because I always wanted to be real fast, and I would have scars all over my hands, and I would call myself Kandee Scissorhands because I would cut my hands with the scissors. But this is our awesome look. This was totally requested, and it was so fun to do. I love recreating looks. That's what I love about makeup and why I got into doing makeup, because I love these kind of transformations. And doing this is fun because it feels like I'm on set or I'm working on a movie, even though I'm in my living room making a movie for you guys. So I hope you guys like it. There's going to be some kind of sort of Hollywood tricks with this liquid latex that I've learned to hate today. I did not like this brand, but it's all I had, and I kind of made it work because that's what you have to do. So I hope you guys like this look. It was so fun. I love it, and I don't know what other videos I could do while I have this makeup on, but it's really fun. So let's get cutting, and I will show you how to do Edward Scissorhands. He looks so sad. Such a sad Edward Scissorhands. Aww. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a primer all over my face so that the lighter face makeup will adhere really well. This is just Urban Decay Complexion Primer Potion, and I'm going to apply this all over my face. Apply the primer evenly all over your face. This will not only make your makeup last a really long time, it'll fill in any lines or pores and make your face look flawless. Next, for a white look, his face isn't totally clown white. It's more of a warm, kind of lively white, as much as Edward Scissorhands look. So I'm going to take the concealer wheel from Lise Wadier, and I'm going to use a combo of the green and the purple, which are very light, but they're just going to add the contouring on the face. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and show you how it's done. The great thing about using these concealers instead of a white clown makeup, it would be too opaque and would cover the skin. This gives sort of a liveliness that Edward Scissorhands had. His skin was pale and almost white, but you could still see hints of flesh colors underneath. Also, the only reason I'm using my fingers is because it's on myself. If I was on a job, I definitely would be using a sponge. Now we're going to add a really light powder, the most neutral powder you can find. And you're going to apply it with a little powder puff because it's going to make sure you just pack the powder on top. Now he didn't have eyebrows, so I'm going to go ahead and do the eyebrow concealing that I do in the Queen of Hearts video. I'm also going to make a separate video showing how to do that too. But I will do that and I will come right back with no eyebrows. We're back with no eyebrows. So I got a little bit more concealer and I went down the center of the nose because Johnny Depp has a really straight nose, so we want to accentuate that. The forehead, you're also going to get this highlight part of the chin, the sides around this whole area around the mouth, and under the eyes. Extra white. The rest of the part we're going to do a little bit of contouring. So you're going to take a bronzer or a contouring color. This is Blunt from MAC. I really love it. It's a great contouring color. So I'm going to take a little flat angle brush, just tap it a couple times. You can tap a little excess off on your hand. And we're going to really get our cheekbones. So the corner of the mouth to the top of the ear, that's where the cheekbone hollow would be. We're just going to go all the way back up to the ear and then gently blend down towards the jawline. Do the same thing over here. Because Johnny Depp has great, great, great cheekbones, so we're just going to blend down a little bit. I'm also going to gently hit the sides of the chin right here, and the sides of the temples. This is just for more contouring. I'm also going to go under the eyes a little bit. We're going to go with eyeshadow too, but I'm just going to start to work on the hollows right there underneath the eyes. And under the eyebrow area a little bit too. You can then go over with your round brush and your sponge and kind of smooth the look out just a little bit, just to soften it. So just right up here, and then this is going to come down. So I have one Edward Scissorhand eye done. Now we're going to do the second one. So you're going to just need a flat brush and any kind of fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to use several different colors. Some purples and then some warm browns because we don't want it to look totally gray. So this is the palette I'm going to use. I'm going to use any kind of warm brown you have. This is cork. Any of these warm browns, chocolate brown, charcoal brown. I'm also going to use, this is copper plate. This is a good kind of grayish purple color. And I'm also going to use touches of these darker plummy purpley color. This is Shale from MAC. And it's kind of iridescent. And this is Blackberry, which is kind of a good plummy purpley color. So you're first going to get started, and I'm going to use also a white. And with the white, I'm also going to use rice paper, which is a little bit yellow. So I'm going to tap it into the white and then into the yellow. And then I'm going to just gently brush that over the top of the lid because his eye wasn't totally white. It was just a warm, light ivory color. So we're going to do that first. Then I'm going to take my combos of browns. I'm going to take this kind of cool brown and this kind of purpley brown, and I'm just going to go right above the crease right here. We're going to stay off of the lower part of the lid, and you're just going to kind of arch that around like this. I'm going to take my medium warm chocolate brown right here, and I'm going to go upwards, and this is going to create that kind of sad expression that his eye had. So we're just going to kind of work this line up and make it go up above the bridge of the nose and then go down. So this line's going to go up and then it's going to curve down towards the eye. And just tap that. I'm going to take our warm chocolatey brown. This is Cork from MAC. And I'm just going to go along that same line we did and follow this down. Then I'm going to take our light plummy color with a little bit of brown in it, and we're going to go over the top. So this is our plummy color. This is Blackberry. I'm going to tap Blackberry with a little bit of a warm light brown. This is Kid from MAC. And I'm going to go under the eye. And you want to go slightly lower, right where you'd have like this first kind of bag under your eye. You're going to go right under there. And gently, just lightly feather it down. And then you want to start off light, and then you can just add more color. And then work this out in a circular motion, so you kind of create that ring under his eye that he had. I'm going to go back with our warm brown, and I'm just going to really go into that crease and warm that up. And then keep blending it up to that point you're creating right here. Then you can grab your plummy Blackberry color and go right into the crease again, and keep emphasizing that. And in here too. Now I'm going to take this Blackberry color and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to get the Blackberry and a little bit of the brown, the cork brown, and I'm going to go way into the center of the nose and really arch it out, because this was really contoured in here. So you get that really hollowed out kind of sad looking Johnny Depp face, because Edward Scissorhands looked very sad. So we're just going to kind of blend this color out to the cheekbones a little bit more. You can also take this color from MAC. What is this? This is Bark. This is a good, really purpley brown. And I'm just going to take it and slightly contour the cheeks a little bit. Whoa, that was way too heavy. I should have dusted some off under my eye first, which I will do right now. Now with the residue, I'm just going to follow that line that we made and kind of blend it down. So you really get those Johnny Depp chiseled cheekbones. You can also go up here on the side of the chin, which is another area where he's very chiseledy. And just kind of feather up that way. Again, this is very costumey. You're not going to wear this look out for fun. You can even go down the sides of the nostrils to straighten the nose out. You can watch my video on nose contouring to do this even more. So there's pretty much our eye. Are you guys ready for specialty effects? Welcome to Hollywood Special Effects Town. I'm going to show you guys some tricks that you can use with, this is a fake skin kit I got from Spirit. It's just It's just like a latex, a liquid latex basically. And this is pretty much what is in lots of special effects things, so I'm going to show you guys how to do it. You want to shake your bottle up really well. Get some cheapo brushes. These are just from the art store, and I'm going to show you guys how we're going to paint some scars on, like Edward Scissorhands. So you want to shake it up. I don't know about the quality of the one that I got, but we're going to just try to make it work, okay? So I'm going to zoom in, and the first scar that we're going to create is the one on the side of his face. So I'm going to use my mirror here so I can see what I'm doing. And it is on the right side of his face. And I'm just going to gently, come on, stick already, pat this down. This stuff is caca. Okay, maybe I should use the real kind that you don't get at the Halloween store, because this is really crappy. Okay, I'm going to try it again. We're going to just dip it more. There's one scar that looks kind of bad. I just want to show you guys because it's hard. You know, you guys wouldn't be able to get the stuff that you can get at the makeup supply places very easily, so I just thought I would show you guys this, but obviously this is coming out really badly. I'm going to try one more time. We'll try to do this scar. So I continue to try to paint this cottage cheese mess on my face, realizing that I soon hate this liquid latex product. I tried to paint the scars on the face and on the top and the lower lips like he had. I pretty much hate this product, but I tried to make it work. So what I did was I took some duo eyelash glue and I gently dabbed it on top of the liquid latex. That kind of formed a seal and another barrier to texture. I took powder and went over the top just to dry it up. So now for the scars, what you're going to do is you're going to take a flat eyeshadow brush with some white shadow and you're going to create the highlight on the scar. So for example, on this one side we want it to be really white, so I'm just going to tap the white down on top. And I'm going to take another little flat or angled brush and I'm going to take a medium brown. And I'm going to go on the other side of where I did the white and create the shadow. So I continued to highlight on one side and use the darker brown on the other to the rest of the scars. This is a trick in special effects to make it look a little more three-dimensional. For the lips, I took a dark blackberry color from MAC, Deep Damson, and I took my finger and dabbed it in the center primarily on the lips. You want to concentrate on the sharp angles of the top lip, the Cupid's bow, and the center of the bottom lip. This is that classic Edward Scissorhands look. Now for the hair. I wet my hair a little bit with my hands and put some curling balm in it. I crunched it up and then I began to tease it, when it was dry of course. I continued to tease and tease the rest of my hair. Make sure you take your boar bristle brush, a round brush, stick it in the mid shaft of the hair and push the hair down towards the roots. This is going to give you the most volume and crazy looking Edward Scissorhands hair. Yikes! Now that we look incredibly frightening, I'm going to put some styling cream. I'm just going to rub some in my hands. And I'm just going to kind of scrunch all this up so that it doesn't look too frizzy. And some of our hair had that classic hair that fell in his eyes, so I'm going to smooth out the ends there. I look so scary. And then since my hair is longer, I'm going to pin up some of these long pieces in the back with just a clip, because his hair was shorter. So now I've teased my hair a lot over here. Now we're going to just hairspray it. Just lift it up and spray it. And the ends are a little crazy still, so I'm going to use some Mega Hold gel. Just get about the size of maybe a quarter, like that. Rub it in your hair and crunch, crunch, crunch. This is going to give the ends that spiky kind of look. And you want that classic hair that fell down like right above his eye. Very Johnny Depp. So keep on pulling gel through the ends of the hair so it looks a little more greasy and Edward Scissorhandsy. Okay, what we're going to do now is take a black eyeliner and we're going to draw the nostrils into a more pointy, elongated shape like Johnny Depp's nose. So just draw a point a little bit above your actual nostril towards the tip of the nose and then draw the sides down. One more tip for hairspraying, you're going to want to spray the hair, lift it, and like hold it up into place until it dries. That way it really stays in the shape. Otherwise you're just spraying hair and it's falling back down in the same shape it was in. So this creates a much stickier, much more Edward Scissorhands-y look. Here's your Edward Scissorhands look. Very sad, Edward. What I did for the outfit was I put a pair of black leggings around my neck. Then this is kind of a black motorcycle jacket I have on. And then I took a belt that has these silver rings and I kind of looped it through the buckle and pulled it down because he had all those rings and things. So this is as Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands as my closet would let me get. It feels so weird to smile with this liquid latex scar stuff. It feels like my face is going to tear off. So here's your very Edward Scissorhands sad look. It's a great love story and movie, and it makes you really fall in love with Johnny Depp. He's such a great actor, and every role he does is amazing. I hope you guys like it. Thanks for all your video requests. Thank you so much for watching my videos, you guys. Have an awesome day. Go out there and smile at everybody. The world needs more smiles everywhere, and spread nice, kind, wonderful words because the world really needs it. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Want to watch me take my scars off? They simply... Ow! You see that? Ah!